Hey everyone, so today we are doing my updates for my budget, my monthly budget. We are going to go over what I spent in the month of September and see how I did, and then we are going to set my budget for the month of October. All right, let's get started. Here's my little budget pad journal that I use. Oh, I went a little too far. Back it up. All right, here is September. So let's start off in my irregular expenses. I have two categories here. We have gas and groceries. For gas, this month I spent a total of $267.26. Now, to explain this one a little bit, because that is a very high dollar amount for 1 month. I'm going into work now for a couple of days a week, so I definitely needed some parking passes to use. So a huge chunk of that, majority of that, is for my parking pass for this quarter. And I am driving more because I am going into work, like I said, so I am using up more gas. So I am having to fill up my gas more often. So I have done, let's see, I did 1, 2, 3. I think I had to fill up my car 3 times. So that's included into that amount as well. So I know I only had budgeted 30, but that's because I already knew I had put aside some money for my parking pass. So we are going to obviously be negative in our difference. We are negative $237.26. And then we are going to subtract that from what we had saved up previously. And our new total is now $778.60. Now on to groceries. This month, I budgeted $200 and I spent $141.39. So I did stay under budget, and that left us with a remaining $58.61. This amount is 5 grocery trips worth of money added together. And again, this was just kind of my portion of the groceries. And so my new total is now going to be $328.95. Now let's move down into our spending category. I didn't spend any money in the entertainment category this past month, so we can just move that over and add that up. So now we have a total of $205 for entertainment that I have put aside. And then for clothing, I did buy a couple of things. Eventually I'll have a clothing haul for you guys. I just haven't gotten around to filming that yet, but eventually you'll see what I got. I spent $105.13. Because I had only budgeted $50, I am negative $55.13. But because I had already saved up some money, because I knew I was going to be spending some money on clothes, you know, I have plenty of money to take that out of. So now I have a remaining dollar amount of $554.17 for clothing. And I do plan on purchasing some more things, hopefully. I only picked up a handful of things here, and I still have a good amount of things that I want to add to my wardrobe. Makeup and skincare are my next 2 categories. If you haven't seen the video already, I'll link it, but I did do quite a bit of purchasing from the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale. And then I also purchased something after the sale because I needed some things that I ran out of. So I did do some spending here. I knew I was going to be doing some spending this month, which is why I had accumulated some money over here. So let's see how I did. For makeup, I spent $71.36. Taking that out of the $20 that I had set aside, we are negative $51.36, but that's okay because we are going to take that out of what I had saved up previously. So now our new amount that we have to spend for makeup is $58.05. For skincare, I did spend a little bit more in skincare. That always happens. I spent $103.18. And then, so that gives me a difference of negative $83.18, which is fine because, again, I had put aside money for this purchase. So now I am left with $61.55 to spend on skincare. For decor, I did end up going to the Dollar Tree and picking up a few little decor pieces. The Dollar Tree is actually really good for some really inexpensive little holiday decor. I thought they had some really cute stuff this season, so I did pick up a few things here. So I had budgeted for $25 and I spent $20.14, which left me with $4.86. So I'm then going to add that to what I had originally, and now I have a total of $323.95. For the rest of my categories here, furniture, eating out, and gifts, I actually didn't spend any money here, which is really surprising. Normally I don't spend any money in furniture, so that's, you know, obviously not much of a difference, but I am going to add that up. So my new total that I have saved up for furniture piece is $1,636.82. Eating out, I ended up doing is I used gift cards to pay for some places that we ate out this past month. So that's why I don't have any money that I technically spent, you know, from my own account for this. So that was a surprising thing, but a good thing. That's a good surprise. So I'm going to move over that $60, add it up to what we had saved up previously, and I now have $140.16. For gifts, again, I thought I was going to pick up a gift this past month, but I'm actually going to be doing it this month in October. So yeah, so I didn't spend that like I thought I was going to, so we are just going to move it over. Our new total is $90.48 there. Going into sinking funds, and again, I didn't spend any money from any of these, so I am able to build up my savings here, which is a good thing. That's what I want to do. So let me go ahead and mark all of those and then move everything over. And we're just going to do it down the line here just to make it easier. And then we are going to add everything up. So now for car maintenance, I now have $1,013.22, which at some point this fall, I'm going to have to spend some of this to get some new tires for sure, and possibly to see if I need to have any car things done, like fixing anything. For home fixes, my new total is $1,050, and that's good because I am really trying to bulk that up for our next large expense for the house. And then for medical, my new total is $467.42. Last category here is my savings. For the most part, I didn't spend any money here. You'll kind of see what I mean in a minute, but I didn't spend anything on Christmas yet, obviously. Although I have heard that we need to start looking into getting Christmas gifts earlier this year, so we'll see if I can get to that or not. So I'm going to move over the $75. So the new amount that I have to spend on Christmas so far is $580. And then travel, I didn't do any traveling this month or this past month, and so I'm going to move over the $50, and I now have $1,349.82. I have already purchased the computer, and I just hadn't saved up enough for it yet, so I am still kind of taking that dollar amount out of my monthly budget. That's just how I'm doing it. If you've seen my past couple of videos, you'll kind of understand and get that. But so now Now that I'm putting another $150 towards what I still needed for the computer, I now only need to put aside $261.43 more. Oops, we're cut off a little bit there, sorry. So that's doable by the end of the year for sure, especially if I keep at the 150. So I'm really happy with that. I didn't get a bike this month. Again, I think this is going to be something that's going to have to happen later on, but I am going to continue to save up for it. So we are just going to move that over and add that to what I have saved already. So now I have a total of $335 saved up so far for a bike purchase. For other, I did end up spending $100 here just on miscellaneous things that I needed to get. So I was left with $41, which I'm going to add up to what I had previously. So now I have a total of $423.10. All right, so that is my entire September monthly spending. How I did, I actually think I did pretty well this past month. I was pretty happy with that. I was shocked, but in a good way. So now let's move on to October and do my budget. Upping my gas budget for the month of October because like I said before, I am driving a lot more and I am having to fill up my car more than once a month. So I'm going to put $50 for gas. And then for groceries, as always, we are going to keep it at $200. And then let's move into our spending category. I did change a few things here. So for entertainment, I actually lowered it just to $10. For clothing, I did keep it at $50. For makeup and skincare, I actually lowered these as well to just $10 because I'm not expecting to purchase much more in these categories, and I do still have a little bit left over. But, you know, if there are good sales like Black Friday or something like that, you know, I want to allow myself a little bit of spending room there if I want to. For decor, we are going to keep this at $25. Furniture, we are going to keep at $100. Eating out, I'm going to keep at the $60 that I normally do. And gifts, we're going to keep at $50 just because I don't know how much I will need to be spending this month on gifts. So just to give myself a little bit of cushion, I am going to do $50. I could have done less and I thought about it, but for now I think that'll be okay. My sinking funds, this stays completely the same as I always do. So for car maintenance, I have $50. For home fixes, I have $100. And then for medical, I also am setting aside $50 for that category as well. Lastly is my savings, and this might have changed slightly. So for Christmas, I am still going to do the $75 for Christmas. For travel, I'm just going to keep it at $50 just so I can kind of bulk this number up to when I do eventually travel. I'll have a good amount saved up to be able to use. For the computer, we are going to be putting aside $150 to go towards this dollar amount that I still need to bring to zero. For the bike, I'm going to do $50 as well. The remainder of the money I put into other, so instead of $141 like I did last month, I am going to be doing $146, so just slightly more than I had done previously. So that kind of goes over what I'm going to be budgeting for the month of October. I moved over all of the totals from the previous month, so I had already put those in, so we didn't need to write those out with you guys, but there we go. Let's see how I do this month. If you guys are doing a monthly budget, let me know how you guys are doing. Did you do well last month? Did you not do so well last month? Are you trying to make up for it for this month in October? Are you doing a different kind of budgeting? Let me know down below. I love to hear how different people are doing it. So hopefully you guys enjoy watching these videos as well. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more. See you all later. Bye. Have a good one.